Two videos went viral in recent times from one popular musician. One where he was bragging and boasting to be in control of a team of boys known as the 1 Million Boys.
1 million boys, a minimum child.
And secondly, a video from this same guy where he ordered his boys to deal with one DJ for no reasonable reason. This takes us to what is the legality or illegality of such behavior or such assembly or of such society. Hi everyone, you're welcome to Law General. This is a channel dedicated and created towards enlightening the public on basic and relevant laws applicable to our daily lives. Today we're going to be talking about legality or illegality of a certain assembly or society. Although Section 40 of the Nigerian Constitution gives right to every citizen to join an association, meaning every Nigerian has the right to an association for a common interest, most especially to pursue a lawful common interest, whereas Section 62 of the Criminal Code Act says that where 10 or more people, known by name or not, carries out operations which is not in line with peace, meaning if that group is created for the purpose of intimidating, injuring, destroying, threatening people or property in a part of this country, that makes that society unlawful. Moreover, Section 63 of the Criminal Code Act states that when an individual manages or happens to be a manager of a society created for unlawful purposes, meaning if the society is created to kill, to destroy, to intimidate, or to destroy properties, and you happen to be the manager, upon conviction, you are liable to 7 years imprisonment. It is felony. And whereas Section 64 provides that if you are found guilty of being a member of an unlawful society, upon conviction, you are liable to 3 years imprisonment. That explains unlawful society on one part. Now, a direct importation of the example I made by a popular artist who bragged and boasted to be like a manager of a group of boys called the 1 Million Boys. If we are to place that side by side with this particular section, Section 62 of the Criminal Code Act, it shows that it is wrong and it is illegal to keep a society whereby you intimidate, you injure, you beat, you destroy properties. It is illegal and it can never be legal. Meanwhile, Section 69 of the Criminal Code Act says that where 3 or more people are gathered or they assemble with the intent to carry on a common purpose, that makes it an assembly. But what makes it unlawful is when their gathering or their assembly threatens or can easily be calculated to be a gathering that might likely defeat peace or cause trouble in the neighborhood. That makes it unlawful. Now there's a twist here. Where a group is gathered to defend or to protect properties or people, that is not an unlawful assembly. Now there's another thing here that we need to take home. Where a group of 3 or more people are gathered with a lawful intention to carry out peaceful activities, but later turns out to become a group of people that destroys property or inflicts injury on people or threatens the peace of a particular neighborhood, that makes it an unlawful assembly and it becomes a riot at that particular point. However, Section 70 of the Criminal Code Act says that when someone is found guilty of being a part of an unlawful assembly, that person upon conviction can be sentenced to 1 year imprisonment. Whereas Section 71 of the Criminal Code Act says that where someone takes part in a riot, he is liable to imprisonment for 3 years upon conviction. Meaning, if there was a peaceful intention at the beginning of that gathering, but the gathering ended up being a menace to that particular neighborhood, it becomes an unlawful assembly and a breach of peace, which is punishable under the law. Why I'm bringing this out is to discourage people or to make them desist from participating in a riot or gathering unlawfully so as to avoid them being embarrassed or being busted. Unquote. This is Law General. You know, here we try to encourage people where we expose them to basic and relevant laws applicable to their daily lives and make them run away from crime so as to know that ignorance of the law is not an excuse. See you in the next episode. But before you go, if you find this video useful, Encourage us by liking, sharing, subscribe, comment, ask your questions. We'll try our best to answer. As we all know once again, ignorance of the law is no excuse, and knowledge is power. I'll meet you guys for the next episode. Cheers.